Hey, good morning everyone. I hope you all are doing well. This is Poonam Avasthi, your SST teacher. Today in this chapter, Life in the Rural Areas, we are going to understand the land revenue collection system, and the topic which we are going to understand is permanent settlement system. I am taking step by step. So in today's class, only one system we are going to understand, permanent settlement system. So watch carefully. You can make yourself notes in rough copy, okay, or you can read from the book and you can highlight the important points in the book. Clear? In this class also I am not giving any assignment, as many of you are doing holiday homework and project also. So I am giving you free time for few days. Maybe from the next classes, in the next upcoming videos, you would be getting assignments also. So be prepared for that. Clear? But in case of any doubt in the concept, and I have already told you that whether the doubt is in the holiday homework or in the project, or you are reading the book, you are watching the videos, you are finding any difficulty, so feel free to write to me in the comment box, okay? I will reply soon. Try to comment me in the daytime so that I can reply at that very moment, okay? Thank you so much. Then let's begin the topic, permanent settlement. Today we would be continuing with the chapter Life in the Rural Areas from History. In the first part of this lesson, we have studied that what was the need to introduce new revenue collection policies, and we also have studied about the three major new revenue collection systems. Number one was the permanent settlement, and next was the Mahalwari system and the Rayatwari system. We have seen that the main aim of Britishers was to gain more and more revenues. To ensure more and more revenues, they started thinking to introduce new revenue collection systems that we are going to study today. So today basically we are going to study first system, permanent settlement system. Okay? So now see what is permanent settlement system. We have seen that they were in the need of more and more revenues. So to ensure regular income, British, they decided to fix the land revenue of Bengal and Bihar on permanent basis. This system was introduced in 1793 by Lord Cornwallis. Okay, so after that, what happened in this system actually, all the zamindars, they were recognized as the owners of the land. It was their responsibility to collect revenue and to give it to the British government. Okay. So the zamindars, they acted as agents of the government to collect this all revenue from the farmers, from the cultivators. The revenue which is to be paid by the zamindars was fixed on the permanent basis. Means zamindars and cultivators and farmers, no one can deny to pay the revenues. They had to pay the revenue even if crops failed for some reasons or any of the reasons. So in short, what we have understood, that zamindars and cultivators, they had to pay the revenues. Okay? After that, we need to understand that who has got the advantage and who has got worst affected by this permanent settlement system. So now see advantages of permanent settlement system. So this is permanent settlement system. This system of fixing the revenue was very, very advantageous to the company. How? Because it ensured a fixed and regular income to them, and without any trouble of collecting it from each peasant, because who was there to collect? Yes, zamindars were there to collect the revenue and to submit it to the government. Because of this, Britishers also have got a group of loyal people. Because of this, a new social group of zamindars created who were very loyal to the British government. So these all were the advantages to the Britishers. After that, look to the disadvantages. So definitely who got most terribly affected? Peasants, farmers. They suffered terribly under this system. Peasant, they had to pay very high revenue even if crops failed. And to pay the revenue if the crops were failed, so how peasants are going to manage with the revenue money? Then they were forced to borrow money from the money lender, and by doing so they get trapped in the debt. Debt means loan, means in the loan pressure. They get trapped into that whole process of loan because they had to pay the revenue to the zamindars and zamindars had to pay to the government. What if any zamindars denied that okay, my cultivators and my farmers are not able to pay the revenue? So what Britishers are going to do with them? If any zamindars could not pay the fixed amount, so what would happen then? Zamindars had to lose their zamindari rights. Okay, so this position will be lost if they were not able to pay, so that they forced the cultivators to pay the amount. Okay, and zamindars, they were not at all interested in investing money to improve fertility of the soil. So how the cultivation is going to improve if the fertility of the soil is not taken care? So this also was denied by the zamindars because they had to pay fixed certain amount to the Britishers in time. All of these were the reasons. Because of that, zamindars were not able to take care of the soil as well. Clear, everybody? So these all we studied, all the disadvantages of this permanent settlement system. I am going step by step. Today we have done permanent settlement system. In the next video we will be doing Mahalwari and Rayatwari. Okay, this is it in the concept today. Today also I am giving you free time from the assignment. What you need to do, you need to study the chapter from the book as well as from the video. You can prepare your notes in rough copy, not in fair. From the next videos onwards, you would be getting assignments. I know many of you are still doing holiday homework and project work as well, so that in initial days I am not forcing you to do the assignment work. But be prepared, from the next videos, upcoming videos, you will be getting assignments as well. Okay. I hope permanent settlement system, its features, advantages, disadvantages, all the things are clear to you. Thank you so much. This is it for today. Keep watching, keep learning.